All right, hello, wine drinking people. Time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday, and I'm always happy to see people with wines from the Piedmont. Those of you that have been watching this show and know me know probably my favorite area in the wine world, Nebbiolo to me being the perfect grape varietal. And this Ceretto Blanc Arnese, Tony, my wife's favorite wine. She likes Arnese. It's one of those bright, crisp, refreshing white wines, a varietal that is indigenous to the Piedmont. You really don't see too many places outside of there. And when they're fresh, they have this light spritz to them, almost an effervescence, which is very refreshing. And it's a simple wine, but they're very nice for the summertime or out by the pool in the daytime. And this wine's got a little bit of a dusty earth kind of minerality to it, white chalky mineral seashell kind of notes, fresh green apple and lemon citrus with a hint of white flowers there. Fresh and fruity on the tongue with a nice zip though, that light spritz to the finish, leaving your tongue refreshed, and a little bit of that seashell minerality showing there. And very good little Arnese at $22.50. And then Ceretto's Dolcetto di Alborosan. And, me and Dolcetto, I mean, there's got to be one grape that you don't care for. Well, actually, there's a few. I wouldn't say I don't care for it. This was good. And on my rating scale, good is, it's acceptable. I mean, it's good, but Barolo, Barbaresco, and Barbera, for me, infinitely better. And Barbera, you can find it about the same price as Dolcetto. This wine's got some dark cherry fruit, fresh floral notes, a hint of earth there. Fresh and lively on the tongue, light and pleasant finish, hints of spice and floral notes. A good little wine, but, these Dolcettos also don't get better with age. That's another thing. I like wines that have potential to sit in your cellar for a while. And the 2009 Ceretto Barbaresco SE, this is one that's got a little potential. 2009, a very good vintage, and very typical bouquet there. Rose petals, tar, cherry pie, licorice spice, nice complexity and nuance on the nose. A good amount of that spice, kind of fresh truffle and tar, a little incense to that red berry fruit. Really nice balance with a clean and fresh finish here. Excellent juice at $56. Then the 2007 Barbaresco Bricco Asili, which Asili in this first wine is spelled a little different, and as our girl Savannah described this to us, this is an old spelling for the name, and it's from the same vineyard site, but I guess the second wine, Bricco, means a south-facing slope, is a better exposure in this vineyard site, and a very similar bouquet, but much more intense here. This cherry liqueur-like fruit, incense, exotic oriental spice, pretty floral notes here, rose petals, red licorice, really well-endowed bouquet of aroma. You definitely know they turned it up a notch here with this wine, and it's a little different vintage, 2007, which was a warm year, very forward, very easy to like these 2007s, even at a young age. Really smooth and silky on the tongue with layers of that exotic spice, truffle, earth-like notes, and a really wonderful balance in this wine. Nice depth of flavors and wonderful freshness on the finish. Even better on the second day, and that is the sign of a truly great wine. Most excellent indeed. At $162, man, it should be one of the better vineyard sites in Barbaresco Asili. All right, Ceretto, the Barolo Zonchera. This is kind of their entry-level product here from Barolo. A nice spice bouquet, dark aromas of red cherry fruit, camphor, fresh flowered earth, white truffles, a host of kind of potpourri, floral-like notes. Really nice complexity here. Big and chewy on the tongue with big tannins. Barolos need a little time, even though this wine's got a few years in the bottle. It's got, 5-10 years. Easy to go before it starts to peak. This wine's got a lot of everything, well-balanced, and just needs a little bit of time. Excellent juice. Ceretto Moscato di Asti. This is the soda pop of wines, and it should be around $15. This wine, a great little value. And this is for a full bottle. Really pretty orange blossom, fresh apple and peach fruits. Some white floral notes there, bright and fresh, lovely sweet fruit, but finishes dry. Only 5% alcohol in these wines and a little bit of residual sugar. All right, that's what I had to drink with our folks from Ceretto. Actually, Neil Empson, I'm your host, Andrew Lamposoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.